Yes, we are on day 8 and we are enjoying it, getting more excited, okay, as we approach the last few hours of our fast, okay. Congratulations to anyone that has made it this far. I'm here to share my experience um, and yeah, provide some guidance, provide some motivation for your next fasting journey. Okay. I also got my copper essentials present as I sip my water. Yes, this is only water. Yes, that is only water. Let me go ahead and show y'all. Only water. Okay. Oh, and if you're interested in my copper essentials, I also sell these and more copper products. Okay. Um, One of the benefits of copper is it's antimicrobial, antibacterial. It works as a filtration system for the water. Okay. For this reason, most of the older buildings and houses, okay, pipes funneled water right through copper. Okay, these were copper pipes we were drinking out of. So the tap water in your house, right, depending on when you was born, was actually healthier. Okay, so yes, drinking out of copper is what I do. Okay, um, so yeah, let's get into day 8. Day eight is a challenge. Day 8 is a challenge, but it's beautiful, right? I'm enjoying my foraging adventure. We just was foraging for some catnip, just was foraging for some yarrow, okay? Just was foraging for some dandelion root and leaves. Oh, also some June berries. I picked a nice little bag of June berries. Let me show you all my June berries. Nice bag of June berries. Yeah, gonna make a jam, preparing for breaking of my fast for tomorrow. And yes, this has been quite the adventure. This has been quite the adventure. Yeah, when you starve in the body, it's important to feed the spirit. I'm gonna say it again. When you starve in the body, it's important to feed the spirit. Okay, do something with the hunger feeling. Transmute that hunger feeling into something greater, something that progresses you. Okay, I like to make music. I like to forge. I like to pretend. I like to play. I like to teach, right? I like to speak. I like to write. I do all these things while fasting, okay? Starve the body, feed the spirit. I'm going to say it again. Starve the body, feed the spirit, okay? When you fast, you learn to walk in faith. You're going to have to walk in faith, okay? You're going to have to walk in faith because you can't walk by sight. Okay, you can't walk by what you see in front of you because you're going to have a lot of temptations in front of you. You're going to have a lot of challenges in front of you, and you're going to have to walk by faith. And when you're walking by faith, the only thing that's finna guide you is your passions, is your love. Be guided by love when you're walking in faith. Okay? Be guided by love when you're walking in faith. Okay? So, yes, it's day 8, and day 8 is its own adventure. Okay. Day 8, it's its own adventure. It was quite the drag getting up today. Quite the drag, right? Getting up this rising, fasting for 8 days. It was quite the drag. But what pulled my body up was me realizing that I'm almost there, right? I'm almost there. And I've done this before for longer times. And I have the strength. Telling yourself you have the strength works. I woke up talking to my body today. I said, look, body, we got this. I say, look, body, we got this. Okay, we got this. I was feeling it in my legs. I'm still feeling it in my legs. I say, look, legs, we got this. We got this, legs. Right? I say, look, belly, we got this. We got this. Right? I was also in my gratitude meditation before I rise. Before I even open my eyes, I step into gratitude. When my brain wakes up, right? I first go into gratitude. I say, thank you, body. Thank you for being present. Thank you, heart, for beating, okay? And being ready for today again. Thank you, lungs. Thank you for carrying me through the night. Yup. I say thank you to all of my organs. All of my organs. Okay? I go right into gratitude. I thank the universe for putting it on my heart to fast. I thank the universe for being there and waiting for me. The universe was waiting for me before I even opened my eyes. The universe was waiting for you. Okay? And stepping into gratitude, thanking your body, thanking the universe. This gives me quite the push, the leap to going forward. Okay? So yeah, we 8 days in, and I'm sure a lot of you been on your own adventures. If you've been joining me fasting, I see down in the chat somebody say they ate last night. That's okay. That's okay. It's fine. Okay? You got two options. You can try again for next time, or you can step back into your fast. It really doesn't matter. And you can switch your fast up. You can do some intermittent fasting, right? Eating every 20 hours, 16 to 20 hours, right? You can, this definitely takes a stair step, okay? Yeah, I see you, chat. Somebody else in the chat said they ate cookies. They ate cookies. It's fine. It's fine. Listen, I'm here to be your ally. I'm your ally. I want you to be okay. So that's fine. Whatever you eating, it's fine. I want y'all to know I ain't had nothing but this him copper water. I get so strict. I don't drink teas or do any of that. Okay? I don't drink teas or any of that. So yes, day 8 is its own adventure. The dreams were a roller coaster, of course. The dreams were beautiful. Yep, I had a dream that I was back in my the house I grew up in, and me and my sister was arguing about food. We were just moving back in the house, right? And I had a bag of food, and she had a bag of food, and we was putting our food in the kitchen. And then a few hours later, we sitting there arguing about which food is which. And I found myself just giving it all to my sister. I'm like, go ahead, sis. But what I've noticed again is I didn't even eat in my dreams. I didn't even eat in my dreams. Like, I'm so proud of my spiritual body. I didn't even eat in my dreams. Right? That was beautiful. Right? So, yeah, the dreams were magnificent. They were fun. They were funny. They were introspective. I got to know myself a little more. It was very interesting. But yes, my body feels okay, better at times than in others. Okay. Overall, I feel okay. Um, I feel actually better today than I did yesterday. Um, Primarily because I had to make a few trips today. It's it's the week have just started, or the strong have just started. We ain't got no weeks, right? The strong have just started for me, and I had to go get some water. I had to go get some water, H2O to be exact. And you know what I also realized? I've drank more water this week, the last several 8 days, than I've done all year. I'm gonna say it again. I've drunk more water in the last 8 days than I drank all year. Okay, I don't really drink H2O, but I did this week. I did this week. And yes, the copper tastes beautiful. I can feel the minerals. I can feel the copper, right, charging me. I can feel it giving me strength. I can feel it giving me energy. And yes. So I just wanted to show my face, let y'all know how it's going on the 8th day of fasting. I had a bunch of people ask me, can they bring me some meals? Can they cook for me? I just want to thank the divine feminine energy out there for always loving me and taking care of me. Y'all are so beautiful. Yeah, people have over 4 people have asked me, can they bring me some food? And I said, you know what? Maybe after Tuesday, I'll accept the food, right? But right now, and I just want to depend on my own self. I want to, you know, love my own self, poke my chest out, be a man. So yeah, it feels real good. I feel real good. Um, I didn't want to, didn't want to do my vlog sitting down. I've been doing a lot of sitting, right? Trying to preserve my energy. And that's why I had to tell my body that we got this. We got this. Like, hold up now. We're not about to cut back on too much now. Because when I first started fasting, I'll give y'all a little story. When I first started fasting, I was working a serious 9 to 5, 12-hour shifts, right? And I told my job um, before I even started working that I fast. So certain times of the month, I will be, I won't be available, right? And if I do have to be, right, because if y'all need me, I'm going to be there. I'm a team player. My energy is going to be minimal, okay? Um, I started off intermittent fasting, right? And at that point, I was telling the job before that one, that every day at 5 p.m. I need to eat. I said it's non-negotiable, mandatory. So I trained myself. I worked them type of jobs for maybe like 2 years. And then I switched over to the job when I said I'm fasting every month, right? And I remember there were there were some challenging days, right? There were some challenging days. Um, and I remember coming to the conclusion that no matter how what I'm going through in life, there's still normal life that has to happen, right? And I remember on them challenging days, I told myself, I'm like, listen, I don't want to just fast, but I want to fast normally, right? I want to fast without having to subject everyone around me, right, to um, having to bend to my fast. I didn't like that idea, right? I didn't like the idea of people bending to my fast, right? Telling my job that I have to work less days, work less hours, or even put in less input, right? So I forced myself, right? And I remember a couple of days I had to go in and sit down. I remember 2 hours into work, I'm like, hold on, I gotta sit down. I gotta sit down. I'm going into the bathroom, sitting, right, hiding the fact that I'm famished, right, going through different levels of fatigue. Excuse me, my allergies is kicking my butt today. Yeah, going through different levels of fatigue. And I remember when I finally got the hang of this fasting thing is when I told myself, life not going to change because I'm fasting, right? And mind you, I'm only fasting at that point for like 3 days. I wasn't doing long fasts for like 3 days. right? But still, I wanted my body to get used to it. So I say all that to say we can fast forward into where we are today. I told myself yesterday, last night, and today that we got this. This is what we asked for, right? We have a lot of things to do. I'm a busy entrepreneur, right? I run 3 businesses, right? I've been up since 4 a.m., right? Um, I did my usual exercises, right? I did my usual office work, right? I opened my shop up. I seen a few clients, right? Sent a few emails. I'm about to finish some more emails, when we finish, right? Do some phone calls, meeting up with a new employee. Today is going to be their first day, right? And yeah, just reminding my body that nothing changes. We still got to go to work. We still got to do the hard work. And you not eating isn't the hard work. I'm going to say that again. You not eating during your fast, that isn't the hard work. You maintaining focus, you staying committed, that's going to be the hard work. Your fast was just practice of you maintaining your commitment to whatever you committed to. Okay? Let that be known. So yes, day 8 was definitely is definitely going great. And I just wanted to come on and share this with you. I wanted to give you some strength. I wanted to give you some power. I wanted you to look in my eyes, see a real human being going through natural human things, right? I want you to cross and compare my voice, right? My energy to the previous days. And I want you to see things for what it is, right? I don't want you to be lied to, right? I want you to know what's really happening. There are a lot of videos out there on the internet talking about fasting, and I'm going to do a full video on fasting, right? Just to give you the legitimates of it, um, the facts behind it, and I'm going to be speaking from experience, right? Yes, I do. Yes, I do sell these cups. I have hundreds of these cups. You can buy them. I can ship them right to you. Also sell my teas, other copper essentials. Yeah, yup. You can definitely buy some of my copper essentials. You can visit my website, thelaquamefoundation.com, or you can contact me directly. Contact me directly. Yup. So yeah, I want to remind anyone who's just fasting to take your time, stair step it, baby step it, if you will, and stay committed. Okay, stay committed. Don't hurt yourself. Love yourself. Stop when you need to stop. Ask for help when you need some help. And remember that the universe has you. The universe indeed has you. You're made for this. Your body wouldn't have its own filtration system, its own self-healing mechanisms if you wasn't made to fast. You are made to fast. I want you to understand that. You are not made to eat all the time. Okay? Look what happens when you eat all the time. Your teeth rot, you get sick. You wasn't made to eat all the time. You were made to fast. Okay? So, nevertheless, with that being said, I'm going to thank you, reminding you to subscribe, like this video, share this, and join me on the next adventure, please. Okay? And nevertheless, let's get rich. Thank you.